Hello everyone, my name is Guilherme Osinski and you are watching Traveling with Gui. Today I've come to the world famous Tower of London to find out what feels like being inside of it. So keep watching, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done this yet, if this is your first time watching my Traveling with Gui. Hit the like button, send this content to your family and your friends, and let's just enjoy the ride. This building that you guys are seeing here, it's known as the Bell Tower, and it's the place where usually in the 1500s they would maintain and keep their prisoners, usually people who were accused of treason, and many people would be executed here. This is the medieval palace, and back in the days in the Middle Ages, the Tower of London was a royal residence as well as a military stronghold. And now we are going to see where King Edward I used to sleep in the Middle Ages. In fact, the bedchamber of King Edward I was reconstructed using replicas based on original 13th century furnishings. This is the chamber of King Edward I, and here, astonishingly, they have some objects from that time, such as, for example, a silk pillow stuffed with feathers, which is this one. So this is really impressive, and today, for example, it's a really hot day here in London, and then I can imagine how uncomfortable this place would be in the Middle Ages. This is not King Edward I, this is only my brother Leo walking through the same steps in the medieval palace where King Edward only stayed for 53 days in 35 years of government. This is the Wakefield Tower, or simply known as the place which belonged to King Henry III. And it's one of the oldest parts of the medieval palace. And King Henry III ordered this tower to be built in 1220. This is a replica of King Henry III's throne based on the coronation chair at Westminster Abbey.
You will not go up. You shall not pass.
This is the skull of a lion from Africa, because the Tower of London had the first zoo in the city, from the 1200s, Wild animals such as lions and polar bears would be given as royal gifts. The Tower of London was also important during the First and Second World Wars, from training recruits and even guarding Nazi prisoners. A total of 12 spies were executed in the tower. One interesting information is that in the beginning of the 20th century, the tower was already a tourist attraction. However, it never really left its roles as a garrison, prison, and execution site, and during the First World War, it remained working like this. It's a really lovely day in London, and I really recommend everyone who comes to London to visit, to try the tour at the Tower of London, because it's really worthwhile. Everything here is really wonderful and impressive. To imagine the history that was made here, how many people were here before us. So don't waste your chance when you come here. Okay? Torture was something used at the tower, and we know of 48 prisoners who suffered with instruments such as this one known as the rack. Now we are going to the Bloody Tower, renamed like this due to one of the most famous mysteries of the Tower of London. This video shown at the Tower of London tells the intriguing history behind the disappearance of two young princes, 12-year-old Edward V and his 9-year-old brother Richard, right after the death of their father, King Edward, in 1483. The 12-year-old prince, Edward V, was supposed to be crowned the new king, and the young princes were apparently safe, because their uncle, Richard, was looking after them. However, they were never seen alive again. What really happened to them? Were the young princes murdered by their own uncle? Nobody really knows the answer, and that remains a mystery. But what we do know is that in 1674 the bones of two children of similar ages were found beneath the staircase in the White Tower at the Tower of London. Creepy, isn't it? This place where you are standing right now is where they would kill all their prisoners, such as, for example, Lord William Hastings in 1483 and Queen Anne in 1536. Here I think they killed 22 prisoners, but here they don't have the name of the 22 people, only a few of them, such as maybe the most famous ones. This place where you are going right now is called the White Tower, and it was built by William the Conqueror to intimidate and control London. It began to be built in 1066, and it took 34 years to be completed. Let's go. Hey everyone, me and my brother Leo have just finished the tour at the Tower of London. A really great tour, I really recommend it. If you have enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done this yet. Hit the like button and send this content to your family, to your friends, to your dog, to your cat, to your neighbor as well. And I promise to be back soon. Alright? Cheers guys, and I'll see you soon.
Cheers!